see why these teams have struggled in the Denver League, but they'll loosen up as time goes along, Mark.
Medina hits the second. First point of the game. And West with a 1-0 lead. Long shot outside, good by Daryl Hogan. And South has a 2-1 lead.
South staying in that man-to-man, although they are giving some help on Coyne in the middle. It'll be interesting to see how West can capitalize inside.
There's Coyne, good fake, will put it up. 3-second call in there, a little too long.
Young man was stationary. He was in the hole from the time they got down court, Mark. They'll have to move around.
I believe that's a good move, but he's got to put it up right away, Theory. He's got, like we said, 4 inches on the tallest South man. Rush getting it inside. Stolen away. South has yet to get a shot off here. Long shot by Medina, way off. Merritt underneath, good board, puts it up good. Wayne Merritt, the 6'3" senior.
Not great shot selection. Mike Bernal there on that first attempt, kind of a wild off-balance jumper. West, however, got in position and put the offensive board back in for the bucket.
From the corner, Daryl Hogan puts it up good again. So Hogan with 4 points now for South, and South has a 4-3 lead. Orlandis Russ hasn't shot yet. We'll try to get a good close-up of him. Bernal off balance, that won't go. South coming down quickly, good pass down to Rush. Rush lays it up good with the left hand. There's Orlandis Rush.
Rush, an all-around player. He can do it all. He's got some very interested scouts watching him, Mark.
We'll be looking forward to seeing him throughout the game. He is the second leading scorer in the Denver Prep League, which tells you a lot, with Sanders of Lincoln leading the way. And
reached in and drew the foul there. That is on Orlandis Rush, his first foul. He's trying to play the tough defense, but anytime you reach in like that, you're going to draw the foul. For the West High Cowboys, number 44, Wayne Merritt, a senior, will shoot 2. Very important that South doesn't get in foul trouble early. That's been another problem all year for them, Mark. Key players, early fouls.
Merritt misses the first, he'll have another. Wayne now with 3 and full court pressure. Robert Coyne on the ball. Not a good inbounds pass to Scott Morse, but he has it. And going against Mike Bernal, driving to the hoop. Good bucket and a foul.
South very effective at breaking the press. When you get past the press, usually someone is open down the court. For South, number 23 went inside, got the bucket, and was able to draw the foul.
Shooting one shot. Adrian Cooper is short. Both teams having a little problem at the free throw line. And an 8-4 South lead. Driving to the hoop, Fuentes with the left hand, good. Danny Fuentes, good offensive move. Fuentes' first bucket cuts the lead to 8-6 in favor of South. 4:24 left to go in the first quarter. Orlandis Rush outside, it won't go. West coming back with a chance to tie. Good pass in the corner, Merritt will drive, put up good. Wayne Merritt now with 5 points. We're tied at 8 with 4:10 left to go in the first quarter. There's a long shot by Daryl Hogan again. Hogan hot from the corner. 3 buckets, 3 for 3, 6 points. And South back out to a 2-point lead. There's Merritt driving again, putting it up, almost goaltending, but Wayne Merritt hits it. Wayne Merritt with 7, having another good game. There he is in the corner again. Hogan good again. The guy is hot, Theory. Daryl Hogan, 4 for 4, 8 points, all from the baseline, all from long range.
Great follow through on that shot, Mark. He feels it. They're getting the ball to him for the open shot, and he seems to be going with the flow. West will have to make some adjustments there.
Driving to the hoop, Fuentes, it won't go. Rebounded out by Hogan, doing it on both ends. Got the ball. with a little pressure by Danny Medina. In the corner is Scott Morse, puts it up good. South. Hot as heck from outside. South with Daryl Hogan, 8 points. And Scott Morse just hitting a baseline shot. South with a 4-point lead at 14-10.
Close ball game as promised, Mark. These two teams are going to go at it. They want to get a little momentum heading into next year with these young ball clubs. South really hasn't gotten Arlandis Rush into the game. You can look for that to occur real soon here.
The outside shooting of Daryl Hogan playing an important factor. As we said, 4 of 4. Tenacious shooting. On the other end, Wayne Merritt, who played well, as we said, in the first time we've seen the West Cowboys, has 7 points.
Daryl Hogan, of course, one of those 4 sophomore starters with the South High Rebels. Young ball club.
Both teams coming out after the timeout. We'll see what West does to combat the offensive power of South High School. Full court pressure. They'll try a 2-2-1 trap first of all by South. Let's see what kind of trouble. There's Wayne Merritt in the backcourt. No problem getting it across. There's a double team. Medina drives. Good pass underneath to Bernal. Puts it up. It won't go. And Arlandis Rush has the rebound, and he'll bring it down quickly. At the top of the circle, the left-hander up and around. No good. Coyne gets that 6'8" frame up there. Bernal drives to the hoop and a foul beforehand. See who it goes against. Fouls on number 31, Daryl Hogan. First personal on Daryl.
As you can see the last time down, Arlandis Rush not hesitant to put it up. He's got the green light from Coach Mount.
Underneath, Merritt up and good. Wayne Merritt getting some good position underneath, and Wayne now with 9 of the 12 West points. Driving to the hoop, putting it up, no good, is Robert Hicks. Hicks is fouled by
Robert Coyne in there, the young sophomore, reaching in, drew the foul on that play.
Robert Coyne's first.
Coming into the West High lineup, a junior Bob Johnson. He'll be replacing Coyne. They do not want a chance getting him in any foul trouble.
And at the line will be number 43, Robert Hicks, first time today, left-hander. Both teams having some problems at the line right now. West hitting 1 of 3. South nothing out of 2. And Hicks has 1 more. Lead is now 3 for South at 15-12 in full court pressure. Get it into Johnson in the front court.
With Coyne out of the game, it's surprising how quick the size difference can change, because South now with a big advantage.
There's a steal by Adrian Cooper, goes in and misses. Rebounded out. Arlandis Rush from the corner doesn't go, and a foul is out of bounds.
Can't afford to miss those wide open layups or dunks, Mark, such as Adrian Cooper just did on that breakaway, showing his inexperience.
Scott Morse, Arlandis Rush will put it up again from the corner. He's missed 3 of them now, and Bob Johnson, the smallest guy in the court, gets the rebound. He's in the backcourt now with Danny Medina. Bernal from way outside. Mike's not afraid to put it up. South coming back. Here's Arlandis Rush driving to the hoop. Double pumper, won't go. And Fuentes has the rebound.
Arlandis Rush taking a number of shots from the field, not successful on any of them, including that recent easy shot, actually. Got inside.
Fuentes, that should be traveling, or is there a foul? Traveling,
No,
good call. Another turnover will give it back to South. 3-point lead at 15-12 for South. 1:12 left to go in the first quarter. Let's see if they try to get it to Daryl Hogan again. Long shot, Orlandis puts it up and good. There's the shot.
Got the left hand going there and hit the jumper. South will need that from him.
Orlandis now with 4 in a 5-point South lead. Under 50 seconds to go in the first quarter. Really surprised West isn't trying to get it to Merritt inside. There's a good pass. Wayne will take a little short jumper. It won't go this time.
Orlandis got fouled on that play by number 20 for West High School. Bob Johnson, the junior, with the foul there.
That'll be Bob's first. And it'll put Robert Hicks at the line.
They'll take it out there, Mark. And they're not quite in the 1-and-1. We should be getting there shortly.
Here they get it into Hicks. He'll take the short jumper. That won't go. Fuentes tips it out to Bernal. And Mike, a lot of long shots by Mike.
On that play that he got away with. Orlandis kicking the ball.
Good pass underneath. Foul by Bob Johnson. As Adrian Cooper went up with it. Bob picks up 2 quick ones.
South got away with one there. Orlandis rushed with the defensive pressure. Blocked the ball with his foot. Should have been called a kick. They got away, and Adrian Cooper draws a foul, and he'll shoot 2 at the line.
Adrian, a 6'5" sophomore, has yet to score. 5-point South lead.
Only 14 seconds remain in the first quarter. It'll be interesting to see how West goes about it, if they push it down and attempt a real quick shot, or maybe show a little patience and shoot with 4 or 5 seconds remaining.
I don't think Adrian Cooper is a very good free throw shooter, although he hits the second one. The first one didn't look real good, and he gives South a 6-point lead. 10 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Foul will be called.
Careless foul on Orlandis Rush coming down. It's not the time you want to foul a team. Only 7 seconds remain in the first quarter. West will go to the line, shooting 1-and-1.
Big thing now, Orlandis Rush picks up his second. We'll see if Coach Willie Mount will pull him for the rest of this quarter and possibly part of the second, just to keep him out of foul trouble.
Not a good foul at all at that point.
Danny Medina will be at the line. He's 1 of 2. There's a look at the big crowd today here at West High School. Medina has 1 more. Cuts the lead to 4. He's 3 of 4 at the line, 3 points. 7 seconds left to go. And a substitution, I believe. Let's see if their referee coming over to the scorer's table.
Boy, interesting. No 1-and-1. We've got an 18-13 score, but they're going to take away a couple of free throws that were just converted by West High School. They were not in the 1-and-1 mark. They gave them the 1-and-1. West will get the ball, but they're going to take 2 points off of that score.
So we'll take them off our scorebook here.
Interesting situation. Now, they don't know what to do here, but West should get the ball on the sideline if they weren't in the 1-and-1, and we'll see what happens.
So it's back to a 6-point lead for South at 18-12.
And Medina cashes 2 free throws and doesn't get the points for him, huh?
I don't think Danny's upset. He'd like to see a bucket here, though. Cut that lead to 4. Fuentes will take it out.
Seven seconds remain as West inbounds the ball.
Fuentes gets it in to Renee Wilson, who just entered. Driving Fuentes to the hoop. Left-hander, that won't go. Rebounded out. Taken by Daryl Hogan. And we're at the end of the first quarter with the score. South High School 18, West High School 12 and 30. The shooting of Daryl Hogan has definitely put the South team out ahead by this 6 points.
Surprisingly, because their main man, Orlandis Rush, has been very cold from the field. The young sophomore has missed more than he's made, certainly. West there with a couple of opportunities at the end of the quarter to capitalize and close the gap. Unsuccessful, although they made the 2 free throws that were later taken away. Good shot there at the end, but it won't count.
And there's a look at the West bench. What do you think Bob Caton saying to his squad?
He needs to get some better shots inside, although on occasion they've gotten good shots. They don't seem to be falling, and they just have to relax a little bit.
Wayne Merritt leading the way for West with 9 points, but besides that, Danny Medina with the point and Dan Fuentes with 2. Robert Coyne sat out about the last 3 minutes of that first quarter and has not scored.
No, and again, West not getting bad shots. They just haven't capitalized, and I look for them to improve their shooting percentage this quarter.
Let's see if Arlandis Rush can get on track. As we said, the number 2 scorer in the Denver Prep League. As we take a look, Robert Coyne re-entering the game, and he'll jump center. 6'8" sophomore. Let's see if they get it inside to Coyne and Merritt.
You can't go enough to a big man like that. You've got to go to him all day long.
South has the jump. Arlandis Rush drives. The left-hander is good. Arlandis starting off well in the second quarter. He now has 6.
And he likes that left side, Mark. He's a young left-hander, and he'll come in on that side, and he's got a variety of shots he can make.
Smooth ball player. Full court pressure by South. Long pass down to Coyne. Let's see if Robert can hit the little jumper. Banks it no good, a little hard. Rebounded out by Daryl Hogan.
Robert Coyne reluctant to take it inside on that last possession as Arlandis Rush comes back.
Arlandis putting it up again. It won't go, but it'll stay this way to South. South with their biggest lead right now at 20-12. 7:26 to go in the second quarter. Scott Morse getting it in the corner. Now they're getting it inside. There's a good jump shot turnaround. No good. Arlandis Rush tips it up and good. I don't know if they'll give it to Rush or number 43, Robert Hicks.
Robert Hicks appeared to get his hand on it there and tap it back in. We'll get the official score there, Mark.
We'll give it to Robert Hicks right now, and 10-point South lead. West with the ball. That's Wayne Merritt. This man-to-man seems to be bothering them a little. Who picked up that one? That'll be on Scott Morse. At the top of the circle, his first.
Aggressive defense by South, trying to pick the steal up out in the front court. For West, number 34, Don Fuentes will go to the line shooting 1 and 1.
Free throws will be a big difference right now if West wants to get back in this game. Down by 6 at the quarter. They're now down by 10. And Fuentes, the 6'3" junior, will be at the line. That one won't go. Coyne on the back, but it'll go out to South.
South with a chance here to put a team away, something they haven't done all year long. They have a 10-point lead with 6:48 remaining in the second quarter, and we'll see what their killer instinct is made of right now, Mark.
West with a half-court trap, driving all the way to the hoop, putting it up, no good, rebounded out. Up and good by number 23, Adrian Cooper.
Adrian Cooper staying on the boards. Had one blocked, missed another layup attempt, stayed with it, and eventually got one to fall.
Rush and Cooper both in their offensive rebounds as Merritt and Coyne not blocking off on the boards. 10-second count, another turnover. West just having a lot of problems. Coach Bob Caton yelling at his team.
Aggressive defense by the South High Rebels, generating the turnovers. And they'll get possession on the far side.
Coach Willie Mount has to be very happy with his team's play right now with 6:17 left to go in the second quarter. He's up by 12 points. There they go inside to Hicks. Hicks puts it up. He got fouled from, no, traveling will be called. In fact, Coyne might have got another foul. But the positioning-wise, Theory Coyne was behind Hicks instead of in back of him where he should be playing defense.
And so he was lazy on that play, Mark. Exactly. He was behind the man and good block. And that's not how you play defense.
Yeah. Burnell with a long outside shot. Good. Mike Burnell. First 2 points.
Not a good shot, out of control, but in that case it fell for him, Mark.
He's taken a lot of long outside shots. There it is in the corner. To Hogan, puts it up. That one won't go good. Rebound by. There it is again. Underneath, Arlandis Rush. Only 6 foot, but he's under there. He now has 8 points, and the lead is back up to 12. Coyne driving, puts it up good. Robert Coyne finally getting in there, made an aggressive offensive move. There's Rush underneath, all alone against Merritt. Goes up, puts it low, it went around and good.
Arlandis getting in position for an easy layup. He wants the ball, he wants to shoot, and he'll do whatever it takes to get some shots.
Coyne losing the ball, but it was out of bounds. Arlandis now with 10 points, and the lead is back to 12, and West will have the ball.
Coach Bob Caton knows that West has to make a move within these last 5 minutes of the second quarter. They're down by 12. You don't want to let a team such as South believe in himself.
There's Bernal from the baseline. Not a good shot. I don't know. Mike Bernal's shot selection has been atrocious. Arlandis Rush drives, puts it up. That one no good. Fuentes has the rebound. I'd like to see him get it more into Merritt and get it into Coyne if Coyne will work for some position. There's Merritt. Wayne will finally put one up. That won't go. Bernal with the rebound. That's a good board. That's where you like to see him.
Real good board, good position, and it was an easy follow shot after that.
Lead is down to 10 for South at 28-18. And a steal, 3-on-1, but stolen back by Scott Morse. They'll come down 3-on-1 against Coyne. Morse drives, good pass off. Good dish to Adrian Cooper. Cooper now with 5. And the lead back to 12 at 30-18.
West got careless. Number 14, Dan Medina, leading a 3-on-1 break. The steal was made, however, by Scott Morris, and then South, in turn, was able to capitalize. That's a 4-point spread.
Merritt with a good drive. That should have been goaltending. It'll be called. Bucket will go to Wayne Merritt. Merritt now with 11.
A shot that Adrian Cooper should have left alone. It was going to go off the far side of the rim. He went up and touched it. It would not have been a bucket. At least it didn't appear to be.
And a timeout is called. So with 4:05 left to go in the second quarter. A surprising upset right now as the South Rebels leading the West Cowboys 30-20.
Defensive pressure, Mark. South putting pressure all over the floor. West not quite knowing what to do about it.
As I've said, the shot selection, I think, for West has been atrocious, especially Mike Bernal, who's put up 3 or 4 just turnaround jumpers. I don't know, maybe this is his last home game or something, and he feels he needs to show the fans that he can score. But I still believe in watching this West team. The last time we saw them, Wayne Merritt is definitely a threat inside, and Robert Coyne with his 4 to 5 inch height advantage over any of these boys out here, he should definitely be getting inside.
The key is patience. If West will be patient, the shots will come. There's no need for them to force the shots up in the air. True, they're 10 points down, but that's plenty of time with 4 minutes left in the second quarter.
Neither team really going to a bench. South has brought in Booker Jackson, and West has come in with Bob Johnson, who picked up 2 personals, but mainly going with the starting 5. So we'll see. 4:05 left to go in the second quarter, and the full court pressure now by the West Cowboys. There's a steal. Fuentes going for the steal and a foul. Let's see who it's against. I think Fuentes will get it. That'll be Danny's, let's see, first personal. And at the line for West will be Scott Morse, 5'10" junior. 2 points today.
He's a veteran on the ball club. You say junior, that's an old man on that South team with all those sophomores in the lineup. As he calmly cashes the first of the 2 free throws.
The only 2 seniors on the whole court. Wayne Merritt's a senior and Danny Medina, both for West. So both teams playing with a lot of underclassmen. 2 points, 2 free throws for Scott Morse. He has 4 in the game. And South will put some pressure in the backcourt. Renee Wilson has entered the West lineup. That's him in the backcourt. There he is inside. Good pass. Goes underneath. Puts it up. Good.
Just about hesitated there when he didn't need to with the pump fake, but he was able to get it to roll in.
Renee, a 5'11" junior. There's the steal. Bernal goes down. Puts it up good. 2 quick buckets, and the lead is down to 8. 3:27 left to go in the second quarter. Fuentes going for the steal, gets a foul.
Heads up play that last time by Renee Wilson. Made the steal and the pass all in one motion. It led to an easy layup for West.
Lead is down to 8. Danny Medina back into the West lineup. Danny Fuentes leaving. And at the line again will be Scott Morse, 2 of 2.
South with the opportunity to build that lead back up to 10 points, and it'll be interesting defensively to see if they keep the pressure on, and yes, they do. They still have the full court pressure all over the place here.
Back up to 10 points at 34-24, 3:18 to go in the first half. Get it across easy. Robert Coyne didn't see it on Nate Burnell with an easy layup. That'll be another goaltending call.
Robert Coyne a little late with the pass, but he saw the man floating under the basket, got the ball to him, and it was an easy layup, and South had to goaltend.
Robert Hicks called for that goaltending charge. Go ahead, Terry.
I'm sorry. West doing what they have to do, Mark. South pressing on the full court, and West will have to make it. Okay, we'll see here as Robert Coyne will get the ball in the side, pass it under the bucket, then South comes over and goaltends, and that was number 23 for South, Adrian Cooper. West has to capitalize on that full court pressure, or South will do it all night long, and they'll get steals from it.
This is our final game of Denver Prep basketball. We hope you've enjoyed them here on Mile High Cablevision. Of course, the big game that we saw this year, the Montbello George Washington game. Both teams, of course, will be in that state tournament.
That Montbello team still unbeaten, and no one seems to be able to handle them. They, of course, led by Craig Jackson, and they seem to be rolling along right now. But the state tournament's not too far away, Mark.
They're all looking forward. That final spot here in the Denver Prep League still up for grabs as East and Kennedy still looking for that final spot.
East and George Washington, in fact, play tonight in a real big game for that second spot, Mark.
It was a long shot, not a good shot by Arlandis Rush. Put up and in, though, on the offensive boards by Adrian Cooper. Cooper with 7 points now. The lead is back up to 10. 2:50 left to go in the second quarter. Burnell again, he got fouled. Still, I have to believe that in watching Mike Burnell in a previous game, I don't know if it's Bob Caton's philosophy or he really wants Mike to shoot or what, but I really think the turnaround shot that he's been putting up is maybe not his best shot there.
Well, in that case, it worked out. He drew a foul on Arlandis Rush, key man for South, and he has to go to the bench due to foul trouble. We'll take a look at the foul here.
We lost that one, but Mike Burnell's at the line for 2. Burnell now with 9 points. Lead back down to 9. Burnell hitting 2, and full court pressure now by West as they're down by 8, 36-28. 2:40 left to go in the second quarter. There's a steal. Burnell coming down 3-on-2. It's okay. There they go to Coyne. Coyne drives, puts it up, and a foul. Traveling will be called. Robert Coyne a little anxious. Although I'd rather see him do that than put it on the ground there. I think he was just the pass was a little too far out for him. Should have waited 1 more second.
I agree. He had the right idea, though, and those big, long steps certainly will draw a call from the referee.
Daryl Hogan all the way. Hogan hits double figures with 10.
Coyne on that case stood there and watched him go right in for the layup, made no effort whatsoever to block the ball.
This is where I think his experience is really hurting him. There he is. Look how far outside he is, though. Merritt getting some position underneath. Burnell driving double pump, no good. Taken out by Hicks, and South brings it back. No, traveling will be called. Another turnover for South.
South with a number of opportunities to put this West team away, and they are not capitalizing.
With 2:01 left to go in the second quarter, we're at a 10-point South lead at 38-28. And a timeout is called.
West in this last 1:56 of the second quarter will try to come up with some kind of strategy here. As you see Coach Bob Caton talking to his ball club, they need to make a run, and they need to do so right now.
Biggest lead for South has been this 10 points. They've gone back and forth. West coming into this game at 6-10 in the Denver Prep League. South has only won twice, 2-14, but they've impressed me tonight.
And of course, these two teams played earlier this season with South losing by 2 points to the West High Cowboys. South comes back out with the same lineup of number 31, Daryl Hogan, Scott Morse also in the lineup up front, Robert Hicks, Arlandis Rush not in the game, Adrian Cooper is, and also Booker Jackson for the Rebels.
West will have the ball, and South will keep that pressure on. They'll go man to man. I think there's a little mismatch inside, although I don't know. Rush can jump, but Merritt's got Arlandis Rush guarding him. That's about a 4-inch advantage. Fuentes drives all the way. Good pass out to Merritt. Good fake by Wayne. Puts it up. Good, Wayne Merritt. Got to get those big men involved.
Arlandis Rush used his head there. A couple opportunities for him to draw that fourth foul, but he was careful. Number 43, Robert Hicks, the young sophomore.
I think he wanted that one,
potential in him for sure.
Look at Bernal way outside. He hits it though. Boy, Bernal's putting it right in my eye because I've been on him all game, but he's hit a couple long ones. Good pass there to Hicks again. He puts it up and good. Both teams moving now. Hicks with 7.
Robert Hicks getting a couple of inside shots back to back. The first one a spectacular dunk, and then the second one an easy lay-in.
57 seconds left to go in the second quarter. Still a 10-point South lead. It's gone back and forth. Fuentes drives, tries to dish off. Arlandis Rush steals 2-on-1. Rush will drive. Bounce pass off to bring it back out. Scott Morse gets it inside though. Jump shot won't go Hicks, but he gets the rebound, puts it up good. I'm sorry, that's Adrian Cooper. Cooper now with 9. Balance scoring all the way around for South High School. 10 apiece for Rush and Hogan. Cooper has 9. Hicks has 7. And another steal. South, a good pass down. Put up, no good, but it'll be tipped in again by Adrian Cooper.
Boy, that was touched on top of the rim by West, but South got the follow shot and was able to put it in, Mark, as we have 15 seconds remaining in this second quarter.
South playing an inspired first half, up by 14, 10 seconds to go. Merritt needs this one. Wayne can't get it, gets his own board, turns and fakes, and up good, and that'll count. Big bucket by Wayne Merritt.
Very crucial bucket for the West High Cowboys, trailing by 16 points. Second half, make that first half just about to end. They really needed something on the scoreboard, and they've come up with 2 and possibly 3, Mark.
West relying on the scoring of Merritt, who now has 15 points. Mike Bernal has 12, and that's 27 of their 34 points. And a lane violation is called against West, so that hurts since it's 4 seconds left in the first half.
Number 22, Mike Bernal, not very smart, walked across the lane there. He knows he can't be in that.
Oh! Did you see? Oh, you think everything's going right for South. Daryl Hogan putting up not only a shot at the top of the key, but it was a double clutcher as he had a hand in the face. And the lead is back up to 14. South playing a tremendous first half of basketball, has a 14-point lead at 48-34.
Some shot by Daryl Hogan there to close out the first half. Mike Bernal went up and challenged him, and the double pump, as you mentioned, and the shot was good as we are now at the end of the first half.
So at the end of the first half, the score, the South Rebels 48, the West Cowboys 34. Let's take a look at our halftime interviews with coaches Bob Caton of West and Willie Mount of South. We are at half.